today's piano lesson, we're going to start looking at some more of the written music. In a previous piano lesson, we looked at how we could play C and D. We noticed that notes could either be written on lines or on spaces. And we noticed that the treble clef was a signpost that told us where we would find middle C on this particular group of 5 lines called the stave. When we saw that we had 1, 2, 3, 4 of these black notes with a tail, they're called crotchets and worth 1 beat, we knew that we had to play on the piano 1, 2, 3, 4. And to help us make that connection between the written note and the played note, as we played, we looked at the notes and said the name of the note. C, 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 C. Do you remember that these next notes were minims worth 2 beats? And so we played C2, C2. And this final note over here was a semibreve. It has no tail at all. It's just a circle, and because it's middle C, it's got a line through it. But any circle on its own like that, not coloured in anywhere on the stave, would be worth 4 crotchets, 4 beats, and so we would play it like this. C, 2, 3, 4, off. There's the double bar line telling us that we've reached the end of this particular piece of music. The next piece of music we had a look at didn't just have middle C's in it, it also had some D's. They are 1 letter name up. Each line and space represents a letter name. C, D. So what would be on this first line here? C, D, E. In our next piece of music, we've got some E's. And I've written the number 3 above because I want to use my 3rd finger to play it. So I'm going to put my 3rd finger onto the E, and then I'm ready to play. Where are we? We've got E, D, C, 2. In that first bar, I had 2 crotchets, 1 on the E, 1 on the D, but the C was a minim, so it lasted for 2 beats. Let's play that all together, saying the names as we go. Remember, you need to put your 3rd finger onto the E, your 2nd finger on the D, and your thumb resting ready on the C. Here we go. We're going to say the letter names as we play. Can you see? That's where we're going from. And I'm going to give us an empty count of 4 because, do you remember? The top number tells you how many, the bottom number tells you the code. There are 4. What's 4 the crotchet for? What's 4 the crotchet for? I gave you the answer. What's 4 the code for? It's crotchets. So it's 4 crotchets in a bar. So I'm going to count an empty 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, D, C, 2, C, D, E, 2, E, E, D, D, C, E, C, 2. Now this last bar is a bit trickier because I'm going from a note on a line, C, to another note on a line, E. And if you look on the piano, that means that I'm going from C, there with my thumb, missing out D, and going straight to my 3rd finger, E. So I'm going C, E, C, 2. Have a look at that on the music. C, E, C, 2. Let's have another go at this whole piece. Empty bar, here it comes. Also, 3rd finger on E, 2nd finger on D, thumb on C, ready to play. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, D, C, 2, C, D, E, 2, E, E, D, D, C, E, C, 2. why practicing those finger exercises is so useful. Get used to playing notes that are next door to each other, and get used to playing notes that are not next door to each other, but are skipping a note, and that will make your fingers more used to playing. We'll try some more tomorrow. Have fun!